Hello members, this is Dan Lloyd, Director of Agronomy with the Country Club of St. Albans, here with your agronomy update. So we had a busy closed course Monday. We got a lot of good stuff done. We're on the range tee right now, which is closed until Friday of this week. And just giving it a few days off is so important. And then what we did on Monday is we took the air fryer over it, pulled the core, broke those cores up, spread them around, which did a great job filling in the divots. And then we put some fertilizer and water to it, so we're going to keep it wet. And it's amazing what 3 days of a break can do. We did this once in June, and it almost felt like a brand new tee. So zoysia is growing really fast right now. The weather's been perfect for it. We should be, sometimes we just need a break like this just to catch up. And getting that organic material, getting that soil up to the surface is really important for the zoysia. Typically we just top dress with sand to fill the divots, which is great, but it's not ideal. Getting some organic material to kind of hold more moisture, encourage the grass to recover. So I do want to talk about that a little bit. I got asked the question the other day, and I love when you guys ask me questions. So if you see me out there, never hesitate. Or even on this, I think there's a spot you can put them in the comments. Any ideas you'd like me to talk about or any questions. But somebody just wanted some clarification on how to best take divots on the range tee, which is fantastic. And really, remember, it's not the same here as it is in other places. Like we're growing on zoysia, which is a pretty narrow band of the United States that grows zoysia. The rules change a little bit. Like up north where they're seeding, they want you to keep it all in one spot so that they can just go in and seed that area. Here, zoysia doesn't recover with seed. There's really not many seeded varieties, none that do well here. So we rely on the zoysia to recover from itself. So it's underground, it's got a whole network of rhizomes that will put out new growth. So that's the main thing, that's how it's going to recover, is mostly from underground, but it also creeps in from the edges. So that's how we're recovering. So on taking divots, what I'd like you to do is just basically anything but taking them in one big circular pattern where there's really nothing left to recover from. So lines are great like that, but make sure you leave a little gap in between those lines so that we've got some healthy grass in between that can spread out. Or even scattered isn't the worst, as long as we're keeping some healthy grass in between. What really hurts us and what lingers for a long time is if people just kind of make a big circle or going really deep, and some of that's on us, not keeping it wet, but also I think sometimes people just hit in the same spot. So give yourself some fresh grass, no need to hit out of a divot. Just spread it out a little bit and the grass will do the rest. Otherwise on the golf course, we use this air fryer in a few other spots. Lewis front nine fairways are still struggling a little bit, but they're recovering quickly on some areas. So we pulled the core, again, same idea, get that organic material up to the surface and let it fill in, and I think we'll see it fill in really fast. Other areas we're sodding though. We have a lot of exposed sod this week and is getting laid soon, probably today at the time of this viewing. Wednesday's a big sod laying day, so these areas will finally be behind us. That's been, I think, our glaring weakness on Lewis and Clark is just some winter kill left over. And we were wanting to do it earlier, but it was wet or too dry, I think we've got that perfect time right now, and it's the right time to get it. So things are looking good. The rough is still holding. We're into a drier pattern now, but our irrigation system is doing its job, and the courses are looking good. So appreciate your cooperation. And again, fixing ball marks is so important in the heat of the summer. When we get to them the next day, they're already brown circles. So please, just kind of push in from the sides. We don't want that tearing roots thing. That's what takes a little ball mark into a big one. So just push in from the sides, fix a couple extras. Really appreciate it. All right, thanks. See you out there.